before that, it was the Highlanders upsetting the Eagles in Sam Romano's senior season. And now these two teams look to punch their ticket to the state championship. The Highlanders, the hope of the non-Dallas teams, the only non-Dallas team here, trying to win a state title for somebody other than Dallas. I'm joined today by Kyle Saunders at Stickstar ATX. We had to let the hype man rest a little bit. Kyle, talk to me about excitement.
It's palpable. This game is going to be amazing. Here's Nathan Drickermer winning the first draw for the Highlanders. They can't control it. Looks like it's off of the Woodlands. Going ESD's way. I'm pumped about this game for a lot of reasons. This guy carrying the ball right here, Nakai Montgomery, he's going to be matched up across from Grant Murphy. Nakai headed to Duke after his senior campaign, hoping that doesn't end today. The defenseman, long stick midi, Grant Murphy, he's going to Cuse. These are two of the top players in the state in their respective positions, so that matchup's going to be amazing. What are you looking at here today, Krem?
I'm looking at the defensive strategery that's going to go on. The first piece that we get to take a look at is Quinn Binney matching up on Sean Tran. They're giving Tranman the short stick treatment, right? That's interesting. And then we'll see what kind of defensive adjustments ESD makes, because they will make some. Here's Brayton Roan initiating behind on James McDowell. McDowell with the caused turnover, but Mo's able to recollect it. Moves it to Nakai, who bangs it over to Skowniak. Oh, they're saying that's a deflection, and Skowniak retains possession.
Probably would have liked to see Nakai pull that one. He's at about 12 yards. His hands are free. Go ahead and have a go there.
I agree. Maybe get to the next level. Nakai has continued to evolve as a player. Younger, he may have forced it a little bit. Now he's going to pick his opportunities and look to distribute. He doesn't force it early on, lets the game come to him.
Let's Tran get into the middle there. Takes one, pushes it wide. Benny dumps him.
Here's Brandon Moe.
Looks like he's scooting around fine after an ankle injury in the Super Regional game last week.
Whoa.
That's Patrick Skowniak throwing one towards the cage. Gunnar Lukowski, number 88, the playmaker. The Iron Planet heavy lifter in their previous matchup against St. Mark's in the Super Regional up in Dallas just a week ago.
That's right. This first half, brought to you by Frontier Utilities, electricity for less. Check out frontierutilities.com/Stickstar Lacrosse. Switch to Frontier and start saving today. Their prices are amazing. They're going to really help you out here in the summer months. AC is about to get just absolute cooking. Going to need all the extra ducats there. This is the Woodlands' first offensive possession. We don't see anything unusual yet. It looks just like man-to-man.
Woodlands kind of settling in here. Bang it over to Ramsey McCreary. Down the alley, get it down behind to initiate here.
And this is where the Highlanders could look to initiate. That's Christian Viricola guarding Nick Rochelle. The matchup up top, you see Ramsey McCreary being guarded by Scott Bauer. That's a quality matchup. Let's see. You've got Paxton Marks on Brandon Beatty. Rochelle with his head up. Move it to Benny. Here's McDowell.
James McDowell's a guy that does everything for the Woodlands. You saw him earlier dispossess a ball carrier at Axe when they tried to invert him. Now he's looking to initiate the offense a little bit. Bears down the pipe, throws his hands, tries to step back to the middle, gets dumped, draws a penalty early here. Highlanders with an early man-up opportunity coming their way.
Man-up opportunities are brought to you by the Lone Star Alliance. LSA consists of 11 D1 teams and 18 Division II teams representing Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, and Arkansas under the MCLA. The MCLA is a national organization of non-NCAA men's college lacrosse programs. MCLA exists to provide quality lacrosse experience when NCAA lacrosse does not exist. We'll mow through the D1 and the D2 teams here in a little while. But before that, we're going to settle into this man-up opportunity. Notice you see Grant Murphy out there. They go ahead and short stick Quinn Binney.
Lock him off. So they're playing 4 here, at least initially. See what the Woodlands does to combat that.
They're rotating here. They pop Ramsey McCreary off the back. They skip it through. And a bucket.
Bang it. That is a great through look there.
From Beatty, I believe.
Yeah, number 4, Brandon Beatty. Head up, finds Ramsey McCreary just hanging that back pipe. Catches it in and out of his stick. Goes 5-hole, I believe, on Prescott King. And just like that, it's 1-0. The Woodlands are up here early in the first quarter.
Of course, this is going to be a long one. So settle in. Maybe a little, maybe some Cheez-Its, some trail mix. Maybe an Arnold Palmer or 13. Here's another face-off victory. But the ball's scooting around out there, but Patrick Skowniak able to corral it. They get Daspit to him ASAP.
Yeah, ESD's double pulling the wing there. They've got Skowniak down, guarding an attackman initially. He comes out after the possession and wins that ground ball.
Not sure how many young Laxers are watching out there, but one of the things I would say to all young players and then potentially coaches, if you'll watch Grant Murphy, as Nakai Montgomery will start his dodge, he will give him the pump fake. That's a great thing to stress. He is actually forcing Nakai to dodge earlier. It's a pretty nice little move, so you won't see a whole lot of people do that.
Yeah, I see that from guards and shooting guards and point guards and hoops a lot. They'll take one little jab step at a guy, force him one way, show his hand, and then D up from there.
Here's Skowniak with the ball, carrying down the lefty alley, guarded by Daspit. Skowniak going to Navy, Daspit going to Jacksonville. That is Brayden Roan, little box fake. He's guarded by Farquhar, Ryan Farquhar.
Carries down, rolls back, bangs it over the top.
Starkey now on ball. He's guarding Mike Kolpak. Kolpak, the smooth lefty from Denver. Shearer on ball on Mo. Oh, nice little check there. He knew he was coming back for the question mark. They call the push in the back. 6:12 left here. Again, the first half is presented to you by Frontier Utilities. Electricity for less. Check out frontierutilities.com/Stickstar Lacrosse. Go ahead and change your utility package.
Oh, my goodness.
Stop, pop, shut them down, open up, shop. Brayden Round with the bucket.
With the bucket from about 14, he and Nakai Montgomery playing a nice little two-man game up top. He carries off. Defenseman kind of goes under it. He squares him up. Says, okay, I'll set my feet. Let this thing fly. Beats Lukowski from deep. 1-1 ball game here. 6:03 left in the first quarter.
As everyone knows, there can be only one. It's interesting that that's the Highlander who said that. That's the show. Oh, cool as you like. That's Nick Rochelle from Beatty. Beatty just distributing. Rochelle doing a great job getting across the middle, throwing his hands twice, and then tucking it. First you nip it, then you tuck it, and that's 2-1. Woodlands up.
This game has the potential to have a lot of goals scored today. So far, plenty of opportunities on both sides. It's certainly going to be exciting. Here's ESD coming with the double pull treatment again for this face. Drickemer up to task, wins it backwards to himself. Comes up with the GB. Woodlands looking to clear the ball.
Nathan Drickemer emerging as a potential candidate for the heavy lifter. He has made several plays. Here's James McDowell just scooting.
Savvy play. point him off. Looks like he's going to move the ball there. Just gets up play field.
Deception. Russ Bowling joining us, making the drive down.
Coach Bowling, he's the man. Taught me how to play the game. Coached you a little bit as well, right, Anthony?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's where we got our start.
Coach Bowling's the man. Here's Ramsey McCreary. He's guarded by Paxton Marks here on ball. McCreary going to Notre Dame. Paxton Marks.
That had the opportunity to be nifty. And Rochelle coming up a little gimpy on that. Oh, no, he hurt his shoulder.
Rochelle had a shoulder injury that sidelined him early on this season. Not sure if that's a shoulder, a hip. Kind of tough to see.
Looks like it. He's kind of holding that shoulder.
Well, we hope he's all right. He's a quality player. He's been logging a lot of minutes. Here's Montgomery. Looks through to Mo.
That's going to be a tough one. It's very important to stay healthy. The one thing that the Woodlands does a great job of is playing a lot of guys. They've played a lot of players all year long, and they move them in a fairly unconventional substitution pattern. They'll bump them up. They'll bump them back down. People are very comfortable playing at attack in the midfield. It's pretty interesting.
Really an all positions approach, right? I mean, they're offensive guys. They're not necessarily one position. They play offense.
Yeah, they play offense.
Here's ESD doing a good job communicating, making sure they're on the same page, settling into a nice little possession here. ESD will certainly look to push transition, but at times, if it's not there, they're going to settle in and look to execute. There they are initiating with Mo from behind.
There's a nice little pick, little swing pick. Here's Jack Loftus, the big freshman. James McDowell goes.
That's his second forced turnover of the day, and then he wins the GB right there. I mean, what a play there by James McDowell. And again, this kid defensively is as good as you'll find in the state with a short stick.
He is probably not the matchup.
No, he looks like it, but don't be fooled. He has got amazing feet. He understands how to find that bottom hand, and he dispossesses ball carriers with regularity. He's got 2 already here in the first quarter.
He went Jimmy Superfly Snook on him right there. Put the ball on the ground. And it's 2-1. Woodlands up, 2:48 left. Just cruising right through this quarter. Of course, the quarter is brought to you by Frontier Utilities, electricity for less. Switch to Frontier and start saving today. We're going to switch it over. I've already been told that that's happening.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, that's how that works. So
the misses?
Let's do that. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Head up.
Lovely.
Yeah,
You're going to want
right.
to listen to her.
That's right. Here is Farquhar. Looks to get under. Quick slide there by Vericola. They looking to recover. Good job attacking the recovery. McCreary, hands free. Laser beams coming out of his eyes.
This is great offense right now here from the Woodlands. I mean, they're drawing slides, heads up. They're moving the ball to the backside, attacking recoveries. Just didn't bury that one.
Here's McCanna, the lefty, the younger McCanna, older McCanna in the crowd.
Older McCanna was a standout for the Woodlands as well. Played both midfield and attack. Ended up going up to Michigan.
See, here's DeMary. That's another option they have at attack. He was all district. Not somebody that you might necessarily know about, really. Here's a matchup. Brandon Beatty. They're going to be ready to flush him.
Make no mistake, though. DeMary is a baller.
Baller. And he's super tough. And his dad's beard game is very strong.
Oh, there's Beatty.
Beatty looking to get his 3rd assist of the game. He's already got 2. Here's Barron and McCreary with a little okey doke. They're going to go with the timer on here. Great defensive set for ESD.
Farquhar carrying the lefty alley.
He can bang it. He's a lefty.
Like to see him bear down, get a little more vertical there. Might have a little more angle, less propensity to push that ball wide. Here's Beatty. He's carrying. He can scamper. Low center of gravity. Great feet. Strong kid. Oh,
Jack Barron
with the jab step. Bangs it off the pipe.
It's off the woodwork.
We saw him in our Super Regional Top 10 plays with a very similar play. He actually ended up burying it on St. Mark's John Gunn into that same spot. Right there, he just finds the upper 90.
It's a deflection. It's going to stay Woodlands ball. You know that Barron is going lefty, and then still magically he gets there. Here's Beatty with a step. Continue to just carry up. Oh, no backup. Tendy ball. Prescott King does a good job. If
that's me, that's a really frustrating turnover. Like, my blood pressure's going up watching that. You don't have an attackman or a short stake backing that up. Those are ones, as a coach, that'll drive you absolutely nuts. Here we go. We're under 10 seconds here.
Train man to Bauer. Bauer will let that go. He throws it off of somebody. 3, 2, 2, 2. Montgomery to Bauer. Goes with the driver. 2-1.
A little bit of a slice on that one. Couldn't keep it in the fairway. Great first quarter of action, though. Wouldn't you agree?
I would agree. I would even concur.
Would you say it's electric?
It's electric. Similar to our first half sponsor, Frontier Utilities, electricity for less. Switch to Frontier and start saving today. Bump set, spike it. That's the way we like it. First quarter is down. First quarter down. 2-1. Jay Wasserman giving us the eyes. Juicy J out there. I would expect to see Juicy J with his headset in. You know, that's a look that we would like to start to see out there. People watching the game with the headset in, bumping the viewership up. We might have to do a little ad hoc commercial about that.
Yeah, it's probably got to happen. Maybe a little Twitter sphere action. See if we can get some people involved in the stands. Speaking of Twitter, you can tweet at us, interact with us, get involved in the conversation if you're watching at home, no matter where you're watching. Like I said many times before, this is a worldwide phenomenon. We've got people all over the world tuning in, I think.
Yep.
Someone in Germany, reportedly, right? Japan. Okay. So, tune in. Tweet at us at StickStarATX or at StickStarLax if you've got any questions or you just want a shout out. Krim, if you're on the sideline here, what are you talking about here with your team? I mean, right now, from what I can tell, game's fairly balanced, right? Both teams exchanging possessions. There's been some scoring opportunities. What are you saying right now?
Right now, if I'm the Woodlands, I'm loving it. I'm going to tell them, though, that we're going to need to finish these opportunities because it's got to happen. To win, you got to score goals. ESD is going to score goals, right? But they're possessing the ball. Fairly surprised to see ESD just manning up. I think there are some potential matchups out there for the Woodlands. Right now, you've seen Nakai Montgomery down that attack because they're going to double pull the wing. For ESD, you haven't had a ton of opportunities offensively. You've maybe stuck a couple off the pipe. You haven't won many faceoffs, but there's Trey Bender selling out. Quinn Binney in a great spot to pick it up. He could have looked in there to Zimmerman, but they appropriately decide to just take it easy. Just take it easy.
Hey, take it easy.
Because they're getting the opportunities that they want. Here's Diego Zimmerman playing the substitution game. They're locking McCreary with Roan. They've got Beatty getting D'd up here by Montgomery. They're going to show and be ready to send.
They flush it, recover back inside with Montgomery.
Do you just carry towards the short stick that way? Because now they can't really get that double?
Yeah, that's a good adjustment. Also, I've always Nakai Montgomery, obviously
That's
a great
force
athlete,
right there.
quality defender. He picks up a loose ball. He's scooting. He's still not at full speed and just
Covering ground.
yeah, chewing it up. He's gonna bear down this pipe here and bang this one. Oh, tries to hang it there in the top left corner. If it's me, I've always been of the opinion if you're an offensive guy and there's a short stick on you, you need to test him, regardless of who that short stick may be. So yeah, I think that's a great adjustment there to try and kind of carry away from that pole so that they're unable to flush it.
Here's a little offensive action for the Eagles. They haven't had a ton. It's 2-1 right now. Let's thank some of our other sponsors here real quick. Friends of the THSLL and Stickstar Productions include Bridge Lacrosse, Bank of America Merrill Lynch. THSLL and Stickstar Productions supporters include the Headstrong Foundation. Check them out at headstrong.org. If you want a little insight into the matchups, check out our Twitter at StickstarLax. We did previews on these games. Here's Montgomery getting a step. This is one of the things that we talked about in our matchup. And there's Murph. Patient. Forces Montgomery into a turnover there. Shear moves the ball up to Benny. Go Gadget Benny. He's going to carry. Moves it up to Jacob Moore. Moore carries with Scott Bauer on him. Bauer flexing. Lumber. Here's Beatty.
Just let him know I'm here, you know. I've got this long stick, and you're running with the ball, so I'm going to get a couple on your arms just to let you know I'm here.
Here's Beatty getting a step. Looks in. One touch and a bucket for Jacob Moore. And that's Beatty's third assist. And it's 3-1. That was Beatty to Moore.
I think that's one of the keys to the game for the Woodlands. It's something that we've seen from them consistently throughout the season. They're going to look to get balls inside on you. They are certainly capable shooters from the outside, but they will cut and they will have their heads up and look to get the ones right there on top of goalies and try and take quality goaltending a little bit out of play.
That was a big GB there by Paxton Marks.
Not a lot of first touch GBs don't end up in his stick.
Otherwise known as the Finesse Lord. Lots of finesse with the GB action. Oh, what a look there by the Tendi PK.
Woodlands was off there for a second. They got away with one.
Ball's down, unforced turnover.
But Beatty just may have stepped off sides there. Fortunate. No call in their favor. They look to clear the ball here.
Here's Jack Barron. And they've got numbers. Got a little spill look here. Beatty's going to enjoy it. So does Farquhar. Farquhar over to Barron. And what you're noticing right now is a lot of juniors on the field. Big save there by Prescott King. Ball's able to be possessed there by the big goalie. They play a lot of guys, but they've got a lot of juniors.
Yeah, Jack Barron right there does a good job. Again, getting topside back to his left hand. Tries to turn the corner underhand and then just absolutely gets bench pressed there by the defenseman. He's given up a lot of size and a lot of strength there in that matchup. But got a step, quality scoring opportunity. PK closes the door low.
Again, we'd like to thank our title sponsor, Josie Records. Josie Records helping to bring you the state championship coverage. Josie Records has a 15,000 square foot music mecca that specializes in vinyl, including collectibles, new releases, CDs, tapes, turntables, and music accessories. Josie Records, located at 2821 LBJ Freeway, Farmers Branch, Texas. At them, bro. At Josie Records on Twitter and Instagram. Something that you're going to be able to see at Josie Records is a great... Oh, there's Tran Man.
Tran Man leaning in. Daspit kind of giving him the business there. Daspit loses his footing when Tran bounces to get a little bit of space. Reattacks. Tran starts to fall. Patented finish for Tran. Loves to drop his head and stick it high. Gets Gunnar Lukowski going low. Hits him with the leaner. Just like that, 1-goal game. Woodlands are up 3-2 here on ESD. Great crowd on hand here for this game.
Indeed. Here's another solid face-off by Drickamer. Drickamer able to get it up. Big turn, rolls away. Trying to find some help. Gets it over to Papa Murphy's, unofficial sponsor of the clear there.
See if we can pick them up here maybe for next season.
Might as well.
Them and Raising Canes.
Raising Canes.
Ate at Canes yesterday. Raising Canes on my way down.
It's good.
Nice, easy drive. That was our unofficial halftime sponsor last week at the Super Regional.
Ramsey McCreary gets the double, gets the shorty.
No slide ready. No slide ready. They recover early there before he moves the ball. Right?
Yeah.
Everyone's recovering to the backside. McCreary recognizes that there's not a slide ready. He's got a short stick. He's going to test them every time. He gets topside, bangs that thing low. I believe that's McCreary's second of the day.
Yes, that is Ramsey McCreary, unofficial sponsor, Super Soaker for Ramsey McCreary. Splashing it from deep right there.
I like it.
Gets his hands free.
We'll let that go. It's already been gone.
It's already been gotten. Here's an interesting little storyline starting to get going. Nathan Drickamer doing a great job at the face-off X.
Depending on how this game plays out, I would say that Nathan Drickamer is an early candidate here for our Iron Planet heavy lifter.
I would agree.
He's adding a little bit of spark here for the Highlanders early in this game. Here's Skowniak, Roan, check that. Bearing down the lefty alley, giving him a test. Looks like we got a timeout here. Coach Pat Kennedy wants to talk this possession over.
It's an important possession.
ESD. I would agree. They've got 2 left on the board right now. Neither team has taken a timeout. That's the first one of the game. Timeouts.
Timeouts are brought to you by Carl Lynch. Such a gentleman, Carl Lynch. Really great guy. SMU head coach. He has advanced to the MCLA tournament the last 2 years, winning the LSA championship. Huge supporter of Texas Lacrosse. And a member of the Cartoon Carl production exclusively on Six Star Productions. We couldn't get a Cartoon Carl for this weekend because the production guy for that, he works for Primus. Pretty awesome band. Oh my goodness, hype man. Bringing the hype over Coach K's left shoulder. Again, tweet at us. Your interaction has been minimal, but we appreciate your silence. In the quarter, in the timeout, what are we talking about?
Right now we're talking about, I imagine he's got Coach Kennedy is, he's saying this is an important one. He's drawing up a look. They definitely know what it is that he's talking about. This is something that they've practiced. Hey, this is a go-to look of theirs. It's time to execute. We've got to get a goal here. See if we can get this thing back to within 1. Regardless, it's got to be a quality possession. If you're the Woodlands, it's like, hey, listen, we're fine. We can't take penalties. We got to get a stop here, clear the ball the first time, and then once again, settle into another quality possession. It's one thing I'd say the Woodlands are doing an impressive job of doing today. There's a lot of doings in that. But they're doing a great job in valuing their possessions a little bit more than we saw last week in the Super Regional against St. Mark's. They were kind of early to go. Lots of turnovers in that game. I would say St. Mark's had the majority of the possession in that contest, although the Woodlands were able to come away with it. But nice job by the Highlanders early here, kind of making sure that they're taking care of the ball.
Here's a little double short stick shut-off look. They've got Jacob Moore face guarding Brandon Moe. And you've got Jack Barron locking down Patrick Skalniak. Here's Mike Kolpak with the ball. Hard carry, gets it to Roan. Roan, Shear goes over the head. Nice lift. Gunnar Lukowski, nifty moves out of the cage, gets dumped. Go ahead and let that go out of bounds regardless because you give up a quick restart and you don't want to save. Oh, nice shot there by Roan. Roan trying to get his second.
Great job getting it in and out of his stick. I mean, no cradles, just caught that thing. His footwork was done. Let it fly quickly. That's on cage. Goalie really doesn't have any time to react to it.
Here's Gimme Some Mo. Mo had 7-1 last time. There's a trail check. Oh, my goodness. Collision. Oh, ball's on the ground. Hankies aren't.
Looked like he might have gotten punched in the face.
Oh!
I like it, though. Still a shot, I believe, but let's go on Woodlands ball.
That was electric.
It was. That was electric.
And with that being said, that may be the Frontier Utility Electric play of the day. That was a spark there by Gunnar Lukowski. Gunnar Lukowski is, I'm not sure, but I think he's getting close to engaging stand on your head mode. There's a timeout by Carl Lynch. He called it in via the phone. That's what they're using nowadays, these coaches, the phone. Timeout. Pretty nice crowd here. If we could have you interact, oblige us. Again, Battle of the Undefeateds. So many great storylines today. This is the Battle of the Undefeateds. And the next game, championship rematch. Highland Park and Jesuit, they love each other. Huge fans of each other. A little bit of a rivalry.
Yeah, we've got a shout out here on Twitter.
Let's go. Shout it out.
Got to. You know, this is Andy Williams tweeting at both of us. Love the live feed and commentary. Thanks for all you guys do. Thank you, Andy. You're the man. We appreciate you tuning in. And
very few dads throwing down the gear game like Andy Williams, I'll tell you that. Strong to
the strongest.
Yeah, I would say 99.98 on a Madden rating of fatherly apparel.
I would agree.
Atascocita Lacrosse getting into the action, breaking the silence. We appreciate it.
Atascocita just right down the road. And by down the road, we mean in the Houston metro area. Not exactly sure how far they are, but it could be anywhere from 10 minutes to like 2 hours and still be in the same metro area. So this place is huge. Bridge Lacrosse, they're coming in strong. Shout out to @StickStarLax on the hot mic during this ESD versus Woodlands game. Check out the live stream. We appreciate Bridge Lacrosse and everything they do for the game. I'm actually playing in a Bridge Lacrosse event this coming Thursday out at, what's that school? Parrish?
Yep.
They
have blue turf. They have Smurf turf.
Coaches versus current high school players. It should be fun. I'll be out there representing the South Lake Dragons.
They're a part of our advertising coalition. They're one of the friends of the THSLL and Stickstar Productions. Here's James McDowell getting the Scott Bauer treatment. They're locking off Ramsey McCreary with none other than Jack Loftus, talented freshman. Here's Brandon Beatty being guarded by Henry Watson. Mr. Henry Watson.
Took it right out of my mouth. That one's too easy. Love that one.
It's so good.
Here's Benny. Throws it back up the alley here to James McDowell.
Right now. Where are your matchups? Is it just the short stick?
I think you got to go with the short sticks. That looks like how they're approaching it. I would like to see them get a little more picking action, both on ball and off ball. Nice double team there. Sees the offensive ball carrier's back, just goes to it.
Nice goose. In fact, there are several geese out there, per my main man, Hype Man. Brought the geese drop to the Stickstar broadcast.
That was appropriate.
Thanks for Versus Gameplay for finally giving us a follow. Way to get involved.
Versus Gameplay. Getting involved.
Kate Kennedy and the kiddos are back home in Argyle watching it. Here's something they could get excited about right there.
That's the new leading one for the electric play of the game. That's No, that's not Brendan Moe.
That was the freshman, the sophomore Colpack.
That's Mike Kolpak. Double deuces, the lefty.
From Brendan Moe. Who got?
I did. I got it.
I'll give it to you.
Just
That's
in
fair.
case you wanted to know, traffic time from Atascocita all the way out here is 1 hour and 1 minute.
Still in the same city, though.
Right, so they decided to just tune in, log in, join in.
I think they're here, actually.
Oh, just kidding. They're here.
Well, that's even better.
Here's
They're in the stands listening. We appreciate you, Atascocita Lacrosse. I think Jack Loftus got that hockey assist. I would love to see hockey assists start to be recorded as a real stat.
and ESD is heating up, and Patrick Skowniak, James McDowell. Nope, that's Farquhar does a good job. Oh, and cool as you like.
Gets
Big
to
number
the middle,
4.
throws his hands, freezes the goalie. Doesn't really get him to move, but does freeze him, which is enough. Tucks it down that lefty pipe there. This game is amazing.
It's tied up at 4. 4-4. Patrick Skowniak, big broad shoulders on that kid, getting to the middle. He's a lefty, and he will still get there. You can't stop him. You can't even hope to contain him. Face-off's brought to you by, we don't have a sponsor for that, but we will next year.
Be a highly coveted sponsorship. You get a lot of shout-outs in a game like this. 4-4.
Finesse Lord with the first-time GB.
Every time. He's an honorable mention postseason award winner.
Honorable mention.
Kind of tough for the kid.
Nice play there by Brandon Beatty. Nice box out there by Mike Kolpak. Nice goose there by Christian Starkey.
He's unable to control it off the ground there. Just kind of leaks out of his stick. Here's the ESD. The minute 44 left in the first half.
Oh, they just, hey, you know, the ball doesn't lie, so just give it a second. They're conferring it. Nakai Montgomery trying to help everybody figure it out. Timeout called.
I don't know.
Get involved.
Coach Cause.
Coach Cause, he loves it. I enjoy sponsorship drops, so let's go ahead and thank our first half Frontier Utilities.
Coming through late in the week.
Oh, man.
Said, listen, we really like what you guys are doing. We want to get involved for the final weekend of high school lacrosse. So shout out to them. Carry on, Krim. Sorry.
Yeah, if you'd like to get involved with Frontier Utilities, go ahead and check out frontierutilities.com/Stickstar Lacrosse. Sign up right now. You can do it. They're going to save you money, and that's awesome. Switch to Frontier and start saving right now.
I've got to check them out. Not even sure who my carrier is right now. Some other guy, but they're supporting us, so I feel like I might as well go support them.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. Right now, we'd also like to thank our title sponsor, Josie Records. Not that you wouldn't want to listen to us in these dulcet tones, but you could go ahead and just throw on some vinyl, right? Maybe drop in a little, I don't know. What are you going to go with? What do you listen to right now?
Right now, I'm listening to all kinds of stuff, but I just recently rediscovered Season of the Witch.
Oh, yes, that's quite a jam.
That on vinyl, I'm sure, is amazing.
Yeah.
I think we've probably got to start to throw that down a little bit in some of our productions.
That's an unforced turnover there by Ramsey McCreary. And what does the ball never do?
Lie.
Oh, my goodness. Can you believe it?
The ball has never lied in its entire life.
It has no mouth. Oh, but they missed that one. Right? But what's going to happen? You know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's just wait for it.
The lefty Skowniak splitting left to right.
Have you ever seen that before? It's
What?
like the first time all year.
What's that?
Him shooting with his right hand.
It was a good hard take.
He's a huge human.
Yeah, he's big.
He can
He's
shoot
big.
the ball with his right hand.
Yeah, just don't see it a whole lot.
Speaking of quality right-handed shots, Nakai Montgomery moves it to Loftus. Loftus, cerebral.
Really
Kolpak,
smart
a lefty.
freshman.
Yeah, that's, yep.
Really
good.
Really good. Yes, I'm aware of what cerebral means.
Well, for the kids
Thanks,
at home.
Cam.
For the kids at home.
Yeah.
William Blair tuning in back home. He doesn't know what cerebral means.
Nice little pick.
Oh,
on
Mo
ball.
Daddy. Oh, my goodness.
Mo goes toe drag.
Oh, that was Roan Daddy.
Oh, that was round. Makes sense.
Bye-bye. Skirt, 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 skirt. Oh, hello.
Ramsey.
Chin music.
McCreary.
Chin music.
That's one of my favorite parent calls in the stands. It's in the head. That was definitely in the head.
It's in
Here's
the
Ramsey McCreary. He's going to line this short stick up. Who's on ball here?
I don't know
That's
if it-
Chase Toledo with the shorty.
Chase Toledo with the unbelievable body position.
Yeah, no one's got. Oh, Ramsey McCreary literally
You can't do that.
picked up and then hard body slam.
You can't do that.
He's asking for a call there, an explanation. I can understand why. They're checking him out. And just like that, the first half is coming to a close. It has come to a close. 4-4 in the battle of the unbeatens here down in Katy, Texas. What a tremendous venue for this game. Nice and intimate. Ramsey McCreary's up under his own power. He's walking off. Coach Al Christopher. And going to go join his teammates in the locker room.
Yeah, I'll tell you that if I'm in the Woodlands huddle right here at halftime, I'm going to give a pretty cool little speech, and it's going to be inspired because that right there happening to my teammates would be unacceptable. So we'll see. It's 4-4. We knew this game was going to be pretty much awesome. Let's go ahead and thank our sponsors here real quick. First half sponsor, Frontier Utilities. If you haven't already, go ahead and make the switch. Frontier Utility Electric play of the day. I don't know if we could call that the play of the day. That was certainly the body slam of the day. I mean, he literally got body slammed.
I'm going to give that to Kolpak's goal from Mo there right now in transition.
It was a sneaky, tidy little finish.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
Buckets. And then, obviously, title sponsor, Josie Records. At some point, you need to go and check them out. Get some vinyl. Make the play. Friends at THSLL and Six Star Productions include Bridge Lacrosse, Bank of America Merrill Lynch. THSLL production supporters include the Headstrong Foundation. Extra man opportunities and man down brought to you by the LSA timeouts. Every single one called in by Carl Lynn. She's got a speed dial to everybody. We will keep you posted on heavy lifters and men of the match and the electric play of the day. But right now, because the mic is hot, we're going to let it breathe a little bit. We'll see everybody very soon.
All right, here we go.
There's so many people who have done so many great things selflessly for our country.
When we see these men and women coming back with no arms, legs, or they have psychological issues, we have to stand behind them.
Shootout for Soldiers is something that we're very proud to be associated with.
You'll have 10 to 15,000 fans circulate through over the 24 hours. Lacrosse is exploding nationwide.
It gets better and better every year, so the more people that come out, the better it's going to be.
This event is about using lacrosse as a platform to connect people and connect veterans in the community.
These men and women have served our country proudly for many years, and we try to do what we can to give back to them.
An event like this creates very, very strong awareness, very tangible interaction with veterans.
This is a good way for the girls to learn about why they have the freedoms that they have and to give back to the people that give so much to them.
I don't think most of us really understand the mental trauma and physical trauma that a lot of our veterans go through, and I think it's very important that we recognize them and support them 100%.
Shootout for Soldiers, since it started in 2012, has raised over $350,000 exclusively for Wounded Warrior Project. That is a massive impact, so we couldn't be happier to be a part of this event.
94 cents of every dollar we received from this event went straight to service members.
Just finished 24 hours. I think I checked and we raised $65,490.
We both played in the first game to kick off the 24-hour game. We got to stand together at the opening ceremony.
I've just been blessed. At my age of 57, I can still get up and run them down this field with some of the young guys.
The level of play is it's extremely competitive. It's clean, it's hard fought, but it's competitive.
Stay tight, go, go, go! We're out there having fun. Everybody's laughing when we're hitting. Good time.
It was certainly an honor just to be on the field with those guys.
It's really a way to spend time with my dad and to give back to the country and all the troops who have served and even the ones who have fallen for us.
The military is very strong in our family, and it's something that I hope my family will keep doing.
My daughter is a pilot in the Air Force, and we just want to support the military and all they do. We know the things that they give up.
I think it's a great cause just to give back to everyone who gave to us.
Why wouldn't you want to volunteer your time to the people that fight for our freedom in this country to enable us to play this great game?
Veterans need support, encouragement, positive opportunities for them to get together and engage with the community. Events like this give us something to live for, give us something to hope for, give us something on our calendar every year for us to look forward to doing. We really appreciate the opportunity to get out here and to be a part of this.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Time. I can feel it right here. It's going to happen.
That's what it's all about right there.
Thank you, veterans!
Support those that have supported you.
It only takes 24 hours to make a difference.
Pick up a stick, come play.
Open up your heart. Do some good. Be selfless. In this really selfish world, find a way to do some good. And in some small way, say thank you.
Shoot out for soldiers!
Soldiers need you. The shootout needs you. Go do it.
Hoorah!
24 hours.
One game, one goal. Support our troops.
Cable, insurance, electricity. What the?
Sometimes, looking at your energy bill can be like getting hit on the head with a soccer ball. Discover how much you could save by switching to Frontier Utilities. It's the same electricity you have now for less.
Nice. Oh! I don't think I need you this month, Luis. Oh, very good.
Frontier Utilities, a proud sponsor of the Houston Dynamo.
What began in 2004
is a simple summer lacrosse camp
in South Dallas has transformed into a network of student-athlete volunteers, coaches, and strong community partners on a mission to bring sports-based youth development to urban communities across North Texas.
We believe that our programs can be an integral part of youth development in the urban communities we serve. By developing after-school lacrosse programs in urban North Texas, we provide an opportunity for youth to engage in sports not traditionally played in their communities. Through team-building exercises and physical activity, we encourage healthy living while addressing quality out-of-school time. With the help of seasoned coaches and volunteers, we can impart top-notch lacrosse instruction while continuing to foster healthy youth development on and off the field.
Anthony Crimmins, Stickstar Productions, THSLL, putting us back on the mic in 2017.
Let's do it.
We're here at the Final Four D1 action, ESD and not ESD, and the Woodlands all knotted up at Quattro. It's been a great game so far. Game of Runs, live stream sponsored by Josie Records. On the ones and twos for us today, Reggie, the main man. And we've got Fido on the camera out there. Mr. Laurel Productions. He's killing it. And we're having a great time. The third quarter is brought to you by Iron Planet. Iron Planet, the leading online market for heavy equipment. Please check them out at ironplanet.com. In case you didn't know, you haven't heard us tell you.
You need one.
They have the contract with the United States military as the exclusive seller of decommissioned Hummers. Probably going to get a khaki Stickstar Productions Hummer. Going to have Bryce Wasserman underwrite it. And it's going to be awesome. Make sure that you stay tuned for the Iron Planet Heavy Lifter. We've got all kinds of awards to dole out, but I have no idea where they go yet.
Yeah, me neither.
And let's settle in for some amazing second half action. What's going on out here right now? A little two-man action?
A lot of two-man action here from ESD. We didn't see much of that in the first half. We saw a couple over-the-top looks for two-man, and here are the Woodlands out and running. Benny's coming down. He's got Murphy's spill look, bangs it down the alley. They look through. Beatty finishes one there from Jacob Moore.
You got to say right now that Beatty is in contention to be the man of the match.
He's ripping it up.
That's 1 in 3. 1 in 3 for the senior. Dealing, styling, and profiling with that butt bump in midair with Jacob Moore. Jacob Moore, and see, this is where you look at the Woodlands and you say, wow, they've got a lot of depth. Because Nick Rochelle was out. Ramsey McCreary, he just got suplexed. We've been dropping a lot of wrestling references. Jimmy, what's his name? It's Jimmy Superfly. I got to figure that one out.
I don't know. I didn't pick it up the first time you said it. I was kind of lost on it. Man. I didn't want to admit it.
But, transition the other way. Gamer runs.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, walks in. Oh, get out of here. My main man, Reeves Castleman.
Reeves coming down with the ball. He plays more of a D-mid, wing transition role. He's coming down. He's not real sure, man, they're just not picking me up. I guess I might as well take this to the rack and bury it, tie it up, respond with a quick bucket.
That's the first goal that I've seen Reeves Castleman score this year.
That's a big-time goal for him.
It's an electric play.
Happy for the kid.
And it could be our Frontier Utility electric play of the day.
I tell you what, right now, ESD does not have an answer for Nathan Drickemer at the face-off X. The kid has been unbelievable so far here through the first half and early goings in the third quarter.
Well, they might. He just might be hanging out on the sideline. Trey Bender is a tremendous option, the senior, and he was dominant last weekend. But you might want to go ahead and give the sophomore a try, John Heldman. He's tremendous, and he's a change of pace. They've been going with the double pull. Nathan Drickemer has been playing unbelievable.
Barron carries that lefty alley, swings it back over the top. Here's Farquhar. He's going to line his guy up, take that lefty alley. Big, strong, young lefty. Now it's Beatty at X. He's got a defenseman hung. Oh, sees Barron. Big save there by Prescott King. Another first touch GB here by Paxton Marks. He's another one that's doing a lot of heavy lifting here so far for ESD.
Bill Monk bringing the knowledge. Jimmy Superfly Snuka, that's right. That is it. He used to have the he was to be off the top rope. He was his move.
If I was a pro wrestler, no chance I wasn't coming off the top rope. I mean, what are you doing if you're wrestling and you're not coming off the top rope?
Yeah, I was a big Rey Mysterio guy, right, with the moonsault.
Oh, what a wrap check there.
That's and then this is where he just mows you down.
Yeah, here you're gonna feel me. Big time play there by Scott Bauer.
Scott Bauer,
UVA commit, correct?
Yeah, he will rip your arms off.
Yeah, that doesn't look fun to get checked by him.
Oh,
they attacked that last attackman. They're out.
McKenna kind of got up there on that.
Carson Rainey moves it to Nakai Montgomery. He's bearing down. Looks to get his first one. Montgomery pulls that from 15. Absolutely dusts his man on impact. Sets his feet. Pushes it a little wide of the cage. Here's Sean Tran.
That's not just any man either. That's Grant Murphy, who is the man.
Yeah.
For the Woodlands.
Sean Tran does a good job there on Jack Barron. He gets the short stick matchup, leans in, gets to the middle of the field, pushes that ball wide.
What's in your heart? What's on your mind as you're watching this? Go ahead and tweet at us at StickstarLax and at StickstarATX. We are enjoying some theater here. Here comes the weave. Weave me one. And here's Montgomery versus Murphy. There's that jab step. Here's a pick. He's going to carry off of it. Create some space. Oh my goodness.
Big save by Gunnar Lukowski. Wow.
Pretty sure that was a bullet that was shot there. Here's Patrick Skowniak inside. Mo Daddy. Oh.
Mo's feet are pretty incredible. You notice he's got an ankle brace there on his left ankle. He left the St. Mark's game late hobbling. Not sure what his participation level was in practice this week, but good to see him back on the field. He looks like he's moving fine to me. Sean Tran leaning in here, again just carrying. against Jack Barron.
We just had somebody tweet at us, need Mo bad jokes.
Nice. We got those. Stay with us. We'll bring more. Good long extended possession. Multiple shots generated there by ESD, but they're unable to connect on that last little look on the pipe.
Got to clear the ball the first time. Second chance opportunities.
Oh, spill looks abound.
Second chance opportunities mean Nakai has the ball in transition.
And he's going to step and go right to the goal and then get one. 13 gets his first of the day. Nakai Montgomery. Him in transition running at your defense is a scary, scary, scary thing. Why? Well, because he can run through the slide like he just did there, or he's got the vision and the skill to just deal. So that's not a good thing for you. You want to make sure that you're in, not allow him those transition opportunities.
Is that the first lead of the game for ESD?
I believe so. And they're up 6-5 just like that here in the third quarter. Third quarter brought to you by IronPlanet.com.
Nate Trickermer doing a lot of heavy lifting right now at the face-off X, doing his part. Here's Holmes.
Here we go, Holmes. He carries down that righty alley. He's going to invert Jacob Moore here behind the goal.
Right now in the third quarter, possession going to the Eagles.
Definitely.
They are dictating possession. The Highlanders got the first bucket. The Eagles have gone on a 2-goal run here. And it's their first lead of the game. Can they manufacture a second one? Nakai Montgomery. That was that second chance opportunity in the clear. You just can't do that. Tourney time means clear the ball the first time.
It does. There's Mo.
And that's his first.
Inside roll. Gets Lukowski off of his pipe, sticks it near side. And now the field's really just, like you were saying, tilted in ESD's favor here early in the third. Have we seen Ramsey McCreary on the field yet in this third quarter?
We have.
Okay, perfect.
Timeout. Timeout sponsored by Carl Lynch and taken by the Highlanders.
Dialed that one in, said, hey, Coach Tinnell, time to take one. Coach Tinnell said, yeah, you're right.
Knack, super pumped on the sideline. Both of these teams are multiple. They have tons of options. And in the second half, little rope-a-dope, Nakai Montgomery gets it going. Mo Daddy gets his first. Oh no. Now that means that tons of ESD scorers are scoring, and it's starting to make things difficult on the Highlanders. Highlanders haven't had a lot of possession, which is going to make it tough. Second chance opportunities to ruin the day. Iron Planet, our sponsor for the third quarter. Online marketplace for heavy equipment. Check them out at ironplanet.com. Get yourself a khaki Hummer, put a stick star on it, and drop it off in my driveway.
Please, and thank you.
And
thank
all of
you
that.
to Sam DeTore. He's reaching out via Twitter. Shout out to us on the mic at Texas Lacrosse State Championship weekend. You guys are nearly as entertaining as the game. You're too sweet, Sam.
Kyle's blushing. Juvie, John Carey from ESD. Juvie says, and we up. And you are up.
No one's got two.
Mo has two?
No one has two.
Oh, no one in the whole game?
Right? ESD's got 7 goals. They have 7 different goal scorers. Pretty amazing stat.
We're getting chirped by the Green Hole folks there because we said that they survived 13-5. Sorry, guys. We know you guys won 13-5. You guys played great. We called it pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was dominant.
Yeah,
it was dominant. 13-4. There's no other way to say that. Surviving, meaning you get to continue playing.
Survive and advance is what you do in dancing season.
That's right, and you guys are there.
Congratulations.
Best of luck to the Green Hill Hornets in tomorrow's matchup against Rockwall. That should be really entertaining. Not sure what the call was there. But regardless, going Woodlands way.
ESD folks really starting to get involved on the Twitter. We appreciate it. Woodlands looking to settle into an offensive possession. 7-5, 4:25 left.
Like a moving screen there. Turn the ball over for ESD. Now it's going to be the Woodlands ball.
Watch.
How important is this possession for the Woodlands?
It's really important. And what you're seeing right now, nice little back check there by Christian Veracola. You're seeing every single, that's academic right there for the Tendy. Yep. Now he's looking out. Tried too much.
Benny,
to Benny.
The DB.
Yeah, Benny is a free safety. That's an interception. They still have something going on here. They have two shorties down low.
Benny wasn't able to get a ton of juice on that last shot. Pretty easy save there for Prescott King, but then he drops back, totally redeems himself.
Here's DeMary. Nice little step there. McDowell over the top to Benny. Benny to Barron. Barron winds up, gets to the next level. Dear goodness gracious me, oh my.
Jack Baird, he's going to get to that left hand. Everyone knows it. And it's really hard to stop because he is extremely explosive.
I'm going to tell you right now, he's going to score goals in college. He's going to score goals in college. He's going to get to his left hand. He gets it whenever he wants to.
Remember in White Man Camp Jump where they're like, don't let him do the move. Don't let him do the move. Oh, that's the move.
Yeah, that's right. Getting a lot of...
Here we go, back to the face-off X. Drickemer wins it clean, straight back to his wingman, Diego Zimmerman. He's coming down. Woodlands looking to settle into another possession. They stop that little fix. Here's Ramsey McCray. Good to see him back on the field after he just got totally body slammed.
Here's
back to Barron. Not a bad option here. He's taking a look, carries through, gets the short stick switch, and then ESD gets matched back up. Farquhar taking his lefty alley again.
The Woodlands just has so many lefties. Barron. Moore with the ball right here. Barron. Shot it before he caught it. And here's the finesse lord. Oh, here is some serious pole goal potential right here. Oh, nice little feed though. Too short. Trying to feed out of his windup. Good idea, but it was just too tight. He was already in.
Yeah, and Kolpak was already ready to chase the shot. He said, well, he's going to pull that. I might as well start to work for backup. He wasn't ready to catch it, understandably so.
Yeah, Mike has seen Scott shoot before.
Yeah.
He goes, well, that's usually one that he likes. Would have liked to see Bauer choke up there, wind up, and get to the middle. He is really fast and explosive.
Uh-oh, short stick here. Here's Jack Barron.
Got to be ready to go.
Where's he going? Don't let him do the move.
And he comes right back to it. Gonna carry over it.
There it is.
Oh my goodness, PK. Prescott King.
Nice off-stick save there.
Here's Reese Castleman. Keeps his feet. He's got a goal. Big goal. Tranman loves to take care of the ball. Gets it to Montgomery, and everybody says, oh goodness. Tranman over the top. 1:11 left. And we're moving through this game at an accelerated rate. Third quarter brought to you by Iron Planet, the leading online marketplace for heavy equipment. Please check them out at ironplanet.com. We'll announce the Iron Planet heavy lifter, best defensive / auxiliary player / potentially other players that we deem quality candidates.
ESD with the ball here, under a minute left here in the third quarter. This game is moving right along at a rapid tick. They're going to hold for one shot, I think. Coach Kennedy, not afraid to do that as clocks wind down. They're going to be methodical, see what kind of matchup they can get here. Just kind of moving the ball around. Here's Roan. He's carrying behind. Montgomery's just kind of floating out here. Probably not a bad spot to start the ball.
Especially when you don't have Murphy over there on the Kai. They jump into a zone.
Oh, another huge save. Kick save and a Butte. Gunnar Lukowski gets to it. Clock hits 0.
7 saves.
7 saves for big number 88, the playmaker. Just like that, ESD, they go on a 3-2 run there in the third quarter. They're up 7-6. We've got 12 minutes left to play here in our first semifinal matchup between the Woodlands and ESD. The battle of the unbeatens. One gets to advance, punch their ticket to the state championship game tomorrow. Coach, what are you talking about in this timeout?
Well, if I am in the Woodlands huddle, I am talking about the fact that we've got them right where we want them. I mean, it's 7-6. He makes things very difficult. Attacking the short sticks, possessing the ball behind, look for them to go invert with a little swing pick. The game is in the balance. Both of these teams can't win. They're both undefeated. It's going to be fascinating.
Yeah, I think both teams need to continue to play hard, stay out of the penalty box. That would be a crucial error at this point, is to take a bad penalty, because both of these teams are more than capable on their extra man units. Refs are letting them play a little bit today, which I like to see. I think it's great. So we've got 12 minutes left. One of these teams is going home. Their season will be done. One advances. They get to play in this for their state title tomorrow. So this should be great. Got Luke Mizell tweeting at me, loving the broadcast, Coach K. 1 year ago today, took the L in this game and still haven't stopped thinking about it. Luke Mizell, he's the man. Yeah, Luke, thanks for tuning in down in Austin or wherever you may be. Here we go, fourth quarter action. Third quarter's done. Iron Planet, thank you for bringing us that. Go to ironplanet.com. Here is Paxton Marks with another ridiculous ground ball and escape. He moves the ball over. They get it up, and they're out.
It's going to be interesting to see if anybody tightens up. It's close. The season is in the balance. Is anybody going to tighten up?
Yeah, you don't want to tighten up. You want to limit mistakes. Both of these teams are here for a reason, because they're undefeated and two of the best squads in the state. No doubt about it. They belong. At this point, you've got to limit your mistakes and your errors, right? Because against quality opponents, and both of these certainly are, mistakes will cost you. Stay loose.
Zone defense. Staying in the zone. I'm not so sure about that. We'll see.
ESD, they've got zone offense. They've got shooters. They're skilled. They'll still look to get balls inside. Oh, and they do. Scoutiac can't handle that one.
Oh, my gosh.
Save timeout call. Timeout there. Coach Kennedy. Not a bad one to take. Coach Lynch, he's got the direct line, right? As soon as he picks up that ground ball, calls timeout, retains the possession. I like the call. And as it turned out, it was a save. Would have been a turnover going the other way, Woodlands' favor.
So we've actually got a special guest in the booth. We've got Bryce Wasserman with us. Bryce Wasserman played at Monmouth this year. Great run for the Hawks. Bryce, you were in a similar situation in the conference tourney game, down by 1 with limited time in the game. What are your thoughts going into the fourth quarter?
Well, yeah, I mean, being down by 1 is definitely not a spot you want to be in, but what we tell ourselves, you got to get 1 before you get 2, and it's all about making that next play. You know, ESD is on their own little run right now, so it's up to the Woodlands to stop this run and start one of their own. You got to score 1 goal before you score 2, and that's how the Woodlands is going to win this game.
There you go. Knowledge coming from the kid. We appreciate it. We've got My man, Michael Bagley, watching from Czechoslovakia.
Getting weird. Let's go.
That's right. It's 8 hours ahead there, which means it's past your bedtime, Mike. Go ahead and shut it down, buddy. Time out there, 7-6.
Got Cameron Babin. He's playing at Colorado for the Buffalo.
Tatanka.
Cam Babin asking me for a score prediction. I'm not going to give him one. I'm just going to predict that this game's going to be close. I'm not in the business of that right now. Cam, sorry, I do appreciate you tuning in. Miss you, buddy. If you're out here, let's hook up. See what they do here out of this timeout. Good timeout to secure the possession. Here's Loftus carrying behind against the short stick. McDowell again. It's an interesting matchup. Fully capable ball carrier against a really good short stick defender. Bounces, throws his hand, takes a look. Swings it. Nope. Swings it over to Montgomery. He shoots that one from deep. I like the thought there. Hard, high bouncer.
If you get the hard goalie chase there, you might chase that out. Because Skowniak bailed to the end line, and it's closest to the ball. Here's Daspet on Skowniak.
Skowniak gets under. Big save off stick on the near corner there by Lukowski.
There's transition right here.
There is. Here's Benny.
Not anymore. There's still one.
Got a spill look here. Lukowski, I love the swagger after he makes saves. He is very casual. Once he makes the save, he's like, yep, got it.
He's cool.
We saw that like Fonzie.
Yeah. The Fonz. Last weekend, it was Game Over Gunner who shut it down. And both the goalies have played outstanding. Here's Jacob Moore carrying on Rainey. Has his hands free. Or is that DeMary? DeMary. Phantom check. Lost it. Crucial turnover. 9-10 left. Still tons of time left.
Step. Go at him. Just going to look to possess here.
Yeah.
We're going to want to get that guy to that ball.
Yeah, can we...
Yeah, Murph.
Hey, somebody help!
Here we go. Down the alley. Here's Mike Kolpak. Through to Mo.
Keep the tweets coming. We appreciate them. As long as they're PG, we can communicate. If they're not...
Later, you.
Yeah. And if they're salty...
We'll acknowledge them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here is Sean Tran leaning in.
On Diego Zimmerman. Zimmerman, the Ohio State commit. So many commits on the field at this point. The talent is rising, and it's a lot of fun.
Roan versus Benny. Here's two top juniors in the state going at it.
Whoop.
Roan.
Oh, nice little lift.
Great lift. Roan tries to go with the lever.
Are they going to call a push in the back or offsides?
Oh, they're going to call offsides there. Fans not thrilled about it. Here's Montgomery. See if Nakai Montgomery goes at this.
Ward. The ref.
Call the Ward there.
The equalizer. He goes at it like that call. Here, I'm going to make this call. 5 yards.
It's in the head.
It's in the head.
2 down.
2 down?
Yeah.
Got 2 flags down here. See what it's going to be. Woodlands, they're settling in here. This is a great free possession for the Woodlands. Be surprised if one of those isn't a cross-check, possibly a hold, not real sure. We'll see here in just a moment. But Woodlands, they're going to take care of this one. See if they can get a bucket on this free possession and then go man up afterwards.
It's 7:08 in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter is brought to you by Josie Records. Josie Records is our title sponsor. We appreciate them. You need to go to their vinyl mecca. It's unbelievable. Here's Brandon Beatty. Oh, Jack Barron gets to his which hand?
Ruh-roh.
His which hand? Which hand is he? Is he still a lefty, or did I miss the scouting report? But
everyone knows.
Our pets' heads are falling off here in the booth.
You let him do the move, though, and he joins.
Billy Ho. Get it to Billy Ho.
He joins the hat trick club.
Oh, man. Hat trick club.
I believe so. Yeah, and that's his second. Check that. But regardless, he's having a unbelievable game, and just like that, Bryce Wasserman, our Texan at the next level, he's in here in the booth. He stepped in talking about what the Woodlands needed to do here, and that was to go get the first goal, right? No such thing as a two-point bucket. They go and get the first one. Now they can go and look to get the second one.
And to your comment, big penalty. Hankey's down. Is it still even? It isn't. Massive face-off here. 6:52 left. Wow. Everybody. I mean, it's literally this close.
It's right there. It's hanging in the balance. It is tie ball game, 7-7. Here in the state semifinals.
Oh my God!
Electric play of the game.
Shut it down. Shut it down. Finesse Lord. Danglesaurus out there, just ridiculous.
Honorable mention, long stick midi out of the North District this year. Just shows you what kind of talent the North District's throwing down.
Uh-oh. Here's Scott Bauer.
Bauer, nifty little flip there. That's Kolpak looking to turn the corner. He gets topside, pushes it wide.
Man down. They're man down. They got a guard inside, though. They got a guard inside out. Nope.
ESD.
Does Woodlands have a penalty, too?
Oh, sorry. It's on the Woodlands.
Oh.
They scored man down.
Tran, he gets the rock from Montgomery inside. Again, just kind of drops his head ever so slightly and then sticks it to that near side corner from about 8 yards out. Huge momentum swing there. Woodlands gets one, goes man up. You've got Paxton Marks, the senior, making a ridiculous ground ball play.
The
play. Making playmaker plays. And there's the first with a huge bucket to go back up one.
And there's the first face-off win for ESD.
Got a loose push there. It's going ESD's way. Everything going ESD's way here in the last, 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Here's Skowniak carrying down to get a possession. He touches it in the box. Skowniak carries on Daspit over to Roan out of the box. Potent offensive group here for ESD on the field. Weird. They've got 5 or 6 different goal scorers today. I mean, everyone can get buckets.
Still plenty of time here, but the errors will compound. That was the Frontier Utility electric play of the day right there. We're going to just go ahead and
just give it to them.
Yeah, I'm going to have to say that that's it. But
I need to watch the rest of this game. But
we've been wrong before.
Once.
Like thrice.
All right, thrice.
Between two people, thrice.
Here is Roan. He's looking to go there on, who's that, James McDowell?
That's Farquhar.
No, Ryan Farquhar.
How quickly do they slap on this timer if they don't advance towards the goal?
I'm asking for one if I'm the Woodlands. Just nicely.
There it is. Sean Tran, if you were going to clone a lacrosse player who is just technically perfect, you would make Sean Tran, who just dealt that thing through, to Mo for his second. 4:37 left.
9-7. We are not done here, folks. I'm going to say we're not done here. That's a good little run there by ESD, right? Little run. Woodlands definitely has another run in them, don't you think?
They got to take a timeout, right? They got to, once they get the ball.
It's not a bad time to take one. They could take a face-off. That's starting to go the other way. Oh, and Dricker, remember, wins it forward. Can't corral the ground ball. It's bouncing around. It's in the crease.
Tried to do cheeky chip.
Big chase out there by ESD. Now, if you're the Woodlands, do you hop into 10-man? Is that in their DNA?
I don't know. I don't think so. It's starting to get a little tight. 4:27 left. ESD making the plays right now. They've got a lot of They got a lot of juice.
Great job clearing the ball first time there by ESD, not allowing a second chance. Here's Skalniak.
That's
He's got
too easy.
backup. Good. Yeah, too easy. Nothing to lose there. Everything to gain. You've got two guys backing that up. Might as well.
The heat, right? The heat, I think, is becoming a factor. The Woodlands has played a lot of defense in this half.
They really have. ESD's kind of taken the air out of the ball. It's through X. It's up to the corner. Tran, that's one that, sometimes he may normally take that, but again, really smart player. They've got some smart guys on the field here. Here's one with the ball in his stick. Jack Loftus carrying behind against Benny. He's fine against any shorty. He can carry.
Here comes the double.
Goalie comes out.
Benny's a little tired or injured or both.
Skalniak bangs it over. They're looking to get that wheel look over the top here to Mo. And they're just going to see how much time they can run off the clock here. Still haven't seen a timer, have we?
No, not yet. They're looking at each other.
Oh, Tran bounces, winds up, looks to get under, rolls back. Oh, and buckets. Freshman Jack Loftus gets one, assisted by, is that Mo? Mo. Great look by Mo. Long extended possession. Just like that. 10-7. If you're the Woodlands, you've still got timeouts on the board, right?
I believe so.
Might be a good one. You guys are starting to look a little gassed, and there it is.
They're gassed.
The white team over there, ESD, they are hype about it. All right. If you're ESD, what are you talking about right here?
Talking about possessing.
Cradle the win, baby. Don't drop the baby.
No, I might put on whatever the best, calmest song I have from my collection of vinyl that I purchased at Josie Records. I'm probably going to put that on so that not only while I'm cradling the win baby, I'm also going to just make sure that it's in that nice, calm state of just jamming, right? I'm going to have the ball behind with Nakai Montgomery, and then I'm going to have a long stick at the midfield line, and then I'm going to say, we're going to the championship. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to say.
That's what we're doing here.
What's that?
That's what we're doing here. Might as well go. Might as well punch your ticket. Woodlands, they've got to get one pretty quick here. Time is ticking down here. 3 minutes and 7 seconds potentially left in their season. I don't think they're done yet, but it's getting close. They're going to need to speed them up defensively. Try and avoid getting the ball into Nakai Montgomery's stick, like you said, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I would look for them to, again, maybe not, but at this point you got to throw the kitchen sink at them. Try and maybe hop into a 10-man, create some pressure here in a ride, see if you can win the ball back.
ESD's making all the plays right now. Started with the finesse lord. Here's Drickamer.
Forward. He's bearing down. Throws it at the goalie's feet. Big save by Prescott King.
The Tendy. Number 42. And then here's the man.
Here they are. Sure enough, in the 10-man. Lukowski out of the cage. We've got Tran right in the middle of the field. Not a bad option to keep the ball in his stick either against that shorty. Moves it back up here to Skalniak. Starkey extends out. They speed him up. The ball inside. Kolpak catches that thing, bangs it piping in just for good measure.
Kolpak is a bad man.
He is a bad man.
Kolpak, so smooth, so left-handed.
He's very smooth and he's very, very left-handed.
And sports fans, it's going to be 18-0 it looks like, for the ESD Eagles as they are rolling now. What was the score at the end of the third quarter?
7-6.
7-6. They've outscored the Highlanders 4-1 in the fourth.
Math.
Mathematics. Big GB.
Got Cameron Babin coming back in. Okay, well, who leads the Woodlands comeback? At this point, everyone's got to make a play. You've got to make the play that is in front of you right now.
Shearer making a play.
Shearer.
Go with the tabletop.
Shearer comes in. It's a loose hold. Looks like ESD is going to retain this possession. 2 minutes left in the game. They're running around. Ball's outside the box. Can't handle that one. Corrals it. Here's Mo with the ball, double on. Looking to shut adjacent here. He outruns the double. And now the ball's with Nakai Montgomery. Timer will probably go on here at some point. Probably in the next 2 to 3 seconds.
Oh,
the
no.
Woodlands, you just got to fly around, try and make plays.
Mo.
That's Mo, slow to get up. He's going to be fine. He's going to keep going.
Man of the match. Heavy lifter.
Heavy lifter. Heavy lifter. Prescott King has played really well in this game. Paxton Marks, he's already got the electric play of the game, and he's come up with some absurd ground balls all day.
I'm okay with giving it to him.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. And then, for...
I think it's Tranman for man of the match.
Man of the match for the Josie Records.
For timeliness, because he had the game winner, and then he had the game-winning assist. It was tied. He had the bucket to make it a one-goal game, and then he had the through look to Mo for it to be a two-goal game, which means Tranman put it on his back, like he usually does, gets no respect, gets the short stick, and goes, okay,
No
here.
respect, I tell you.
No respect.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Let's go with Sean Tran. Other possible candidates, obviously, there's tons. You've got Mo. He's got 2 and 2. Tran, he's got 2 and 1. Montgomery, he's got 1 and 2. But I think you're right. I think we've got to go Josie Records, man of the match, Sean Tran, and the Iron Planet heavy lifter of the game, the Finesse Lord, a.k.a. Paxton Marks.
So much finesse, so little time.
I mean, the electric play of the game on that ground ball, that was timely. He comes in, they're man down face-off, comes in, toe drags out of a crowd with the ball, and then escapes.
Don't think we forgot the timeout brought to you by Coach Carl Lynch. He would have said, you guys have mentioned me so many times, quit talking about me.
No, he's fine with it. I know Carl, he's totally cool with it. He's listening, he's the man, but he's okay with it. And I'm okay with it.
Thank you to all 467,000 people who are dialed in right now.
That's massive numbers.
467,000.
Here we go. Ramsey McCreary starts with the ball in his stick. This is Paxton Marks guarding him. Ramsey carries up, gets to 5 and 5, rolls back. Nothing there. Draws a flag. Time to go. Got to go and get your man up opportunity here. You don't want to waste a lot of time. It's McDowell. McDowell steps down, bangs it. Assist to Ramsey McCreary. And he's jogging up to the wing like, can I take this face-off wing? I'm not done. 11-8. 11-8. Nice goal there. Nice goal there by James McDowell.
Currently, 11-8, 49 seconds left. Fourth quarter brought to you by Josie Records. Josie Records, go there. Go there. Go get a record player. You have one. Dig it out. Get some records. Get some vinyl.
Big face-off win there for ESD. Here's McDowell running. Finds Murphy. Murphy can stroke it. Looks inside to Beatty. Can't handle. Big GB here. Furious D just trying to keep that thing on the ground.
Nice
Move it
goose.
forward. McCrary with an insane pickup there. He goes down.
Ball's still on the ground. Tick-tock goes the clock. 19 seconds left.
Jinx.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Across to Murphy. He's got 15. Looks into Beatty.
ESD's dancing.
They're dancing. They punched their ticket. They're going to return to the state championship, or they survived to play tomorrow, and who they're going to play remains to be seen. It's one of two. Just like that, the ESD Eagles, 11-8, remain unbeaten and hand the Woodlands their first loss of the season. That'll be the final game for the Highlanders. Congrats to the Highlanders on an excellent season and a great run at it. And good luck to the Eagles tomorrow. Let's go back through these game awards here, right? Josie Records, man of the match, number 8, Sean Tran. And the Iron Planet heavy lifter, Paxton Marks.
Finesse Lord, had to be. He made the play, man down ground ball on the face-off. Man down face-off, ground ball. Secure position. Get it to the bad man. That dude, Nakai Montgomery. Go ahead. Apply pressure when don't go anywhere. In fact, call some people, right? Say, hey, listen, call some people. And while I have your attention, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors. Friends of THSLL and Six Star Productions include Bridge Lacrosse, Bank of America Merrill Lynch. THSLL and Six Star Productions supporters include the Headstrong Foundation. Go ahead, check them out at headstrong.org. First half, Frontier Utilities. The play of the game is going to be that GB by the Finesse Lord. Iron Planet Heavy Lifter. We appreciate Iron Planet. Go buy a Humvee. Thank you, and please. Fourth quarter title sponsor, Six Star Productions, brought to you by Josie Records. Man Up, Man Down, the LSA, great conference. And timeouts by Cartoon Carl Lynch. We are going to let the mic breathe. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
Joining our ever-growing family of supportive donors and volunteers, you can help us spread the magic of team sports to urban youth all over North Texas.